There are millions of people in this country that are bird watchers, bird lovers. So if you are among those people, then I hope you will pay very close attention to this item because it's so smart. It is an answer to what you've been needing in terms of that solar panel that powers an onboard camera and a free app that you download to your smartphone. So now when a bird lands, it's going to alert you, but it's also going to take its picture and let you know what kind of bird has landed on your feeder. Would you like to be able to feed the birds from this feeder? You can. We even include a funnel and a scoop and everything that you're going to need to make this really important. The only thing that we don't include, actually we include the stand for it as well. So it's going to be nothing for you to buy. You can also strap this to a tree, to a fence post, whatever you're looking to do. Now I have color choices for you. We have this for you in the blue, in the red that you're seeing here in front of me. I also have the yellow, which is over here. Here's the yellow. And then on QVC.com, we're going to show you the green. And here is the green color. We give you all the accessories that you need. And this won an Editor's Choice Award for Best of Innovation in 2023. This is a very smart bird feeder. It's called Hello Birdie. It's also at a sale price. At retail, this same pack up would be $338.98, almost $339. Our price today is $179.98 and 5 easy payments on your credit card. And where do we ship it? Directly to your door. Ding dong, the Hello Birdie is here. That's what makes this great. Let's welcome in Paige Volovich, who's going to tell us more about Hello Birdie and why it is so important and so easy to use. Hi, Paige.
Hey, David, thank you so much for having me. You're so right. Bird watching, bird feeding is one of the top most popular hobbies around the globe. And we really discovered that so much more the past couple years. In fact, David, this has been in the works for 2 years from Limitless. We know them here, award-winning company. Already, the Hello Birdie is award-winning product because it's fun, it's wholesome, it's interactive. And what we found that there's a deep love for Mother Nature, birds, human nature, but it's from grandchildren to grandparents and everywhere in between. And what they did, they took everything you loved about the traditional bird feeder and they upgraded it and modernized it. So what you're seeing right here, I'm actually playing the feed that is from my yard and my girlfriend's yard. I'll tell you more about that. The upgrades include this awesome solar panel in the front, so it will actually continuously give you that source of power. We have a built-in high-definition camera. It's so good, David. You can see back here behind my television. I'm going to give you a deeper tour, but it's really just designed so that no matter when birds come to visit you, you get that notification on your phone. You can be anywhere. You could be cross-country. You could be on your sofa. And then it takes it to that next level with artificial intelligence, letting you know the type of bird, origin, species for thousands of birds. It's mind-boggling.
I can't tell you the number of times my mother will call me and say, I wish you were here to see the birds outside the window.
Yes.
The beautiful hummingbirds are here at the feeder, or the finches have arrived, or the cardinals are here. And she loves to sit and watch the birds through the window. So this is a great way for you to be able to share that, save that, and I could not only see, she could email these clips to me, she could do all that kind of thing. So this is important. Now, Paige, this comes with everything that you need to get you started, and I can be your hands if you'd like. If you would like to give us a little tour. Now, let's start with the stand, can we?
Oh, I love this stand. It is so well made. What you're going to see, this pole was designed to actually take a licking. So if you're worried about it being outside, please don't. This is everything you love about your standard shepherd's hook. But I always feel it's like been upgraded. You can feel how heavy it is.
Oh, yes.
And why we designed this, right? So I have shepherd's hook. I actually upgraded to this one because the bird feeder already has the perfect hook, David. So as soon as you stake this in the ground, you don't need any equipment and you're going to hang your bird feeder. So that's one of the ways that you could utilize it. But right there, if we want to start all the way to the left, David, because since I'm talking about different ways to use it, there is a black strap. Oh, right there. So we have the.
Oh, wait, let's go to the black strap. We can go to the black strap. It's fine.
Okay.
Let's go to the black strap.
Around a tree. So I have friends that don't want to actually nail anything into their garage or house. So you can strap this around a tree. Right there, that next metal clamp to the black strap. There it is. You can actually connect this. I also have this on my garage. You can put this on a house, any type of wood that you want to hang it from to make it super sturdy. and that plate goes with it. That's your charging cable. So that is what's going to charge your smart camera. That smart camera actually pops out of that bird feeder and you can charge it. So I really encourage you, get it home, you charge it the first time, but just above the camera, this is another part of the magic of the system, that solar panel that's built in, David, that is actually going to give you that constant source of power. And it's going to give you a break from charging that camera just below where David's showing. So I love that because I think, I'm closing in on a year. I probably brought it in once to charge. And then they really think of everything. So that little funnel, that's for two things. You can use it just to use the scooper to put your bird feed in and pour it in. It keeps it nice and clean and sturdy and nothing falls to the ground, which I love. So I'm not getting any other animals. But then you can also use that scooper, David, in the front. We have an area where you actually can fill water so they can grab a little drink in there. And what you're going to love, you can use that for the scooper as well. We have an extended perch on front of the bird feeder. And I love this for two reasons. I sometimes get those larger birds, plenty of room. Multiple birds will actually come and visit. And then the suet ball holder right there in the front, you can pop this open and put a suet ball. And for a lot of you, they've asked, we've included information within the packet to let you know what type of feed works or attracts special birds and what they like. So when you go, where the hardware store, wherever you want to go, you can pick that up and customize it. And you can see here, David, it's just so well made and beautiful. They worked really hard on the colors. So whether you want it to stand out or blend into your home, we've got you covered, but they also draw in the bird. And I'll tell you, David, your birds may come visit the first day. Sometimes birds take a week or so to check it out because they're not really sure what's happening. They're very smart. And then they eventually come over and visit. And it's just so rewarding and fun.
I also understand you can buy bird seed that is completely consumable. Now, I think the birds at my house are pigs because I put out a container of bird seed and they picked and pecked and took all the meat out of the seed and left the shells all over my side porch.
All right.
So I'm like, this is not good. And then our viewers said, well, you can buy fully consumable bird seed or neat bird seed, right? So that way they eat the whole thing. This is smart, right? So fill it with whatever so you don't end up with a mess because you're trying to do something good for the birds and they end up leaving you a little present or a big present. This is what it's all about. Don't miss out on this smart bird feeder. It is a really marvelous thing. Now, bird watching and bird feeding, two of America's favorite pastimes. And I know this from a personal standpoint because my mom calls me all the time to tell me about the pretty birds that are outside her window that are on her feeder. Now, this is something, and she'll say, I wonder what kind of bird that is. And I'm like, well, A, I can't see it. And B, even if I could, I probably wouldn't know, right? So this is going to know. We've got some actual video taken from the Hello Birdie. Talk to us about this.
Yeah. Yeah, so what we love about this, and I think a lot of these little video snippets are from some of our friends here at QVC, some of our hosts, but what you're going to see, this is what your bird's eye view is meant to be, pun intended. You'll see them come for a visit, land on that perch, whether it's having a snack, taking a break, having a drink, but you'll immediately, David, get this notification on your phone right here. Oh, and then it takes it to the next level, like what your mom is doing. Oh, it's a blue jay from Canada. It's a finch. What type of finch? We have artificial intelligence built in. And what happens, it recognizes and studies the features of the birds and studies the colors and then gives you all that information so you can make it more interactive. You can make it more educational. And then, David, what you're going to love with your mom, since she loves to share with it, you can actually connect this. So if you gave this to your mom, she could actually have you and 9 other people be connected. So you could actually get that live footage on your phone for free through the app. So you can be connected to your mom's. And when she says, hey, David, that cardinal came to visit me today, you can actually get that notification as well.
If I know my mother, she would say, honey, what is that bird that visited me today? And so I would look on my phone and I would say, oh, well, that's because it would tell me. This is how I would know, and I would sound like an expert. Yeah. Don't miss out on color choices. We have this for you in the red. We also have the blue. This is the yellow. And then finally, on QVC.com, I have it for you in the green. So it really does work out beautifully, and it's at a really great price. Ordinarily at retail, this same pack up would cost you almost $339. We've got it today for $179.98, 5 easy payments on your credit card. We can send it right to your doorstep. Is there anything to put together outside of putting the bird seed down inside the feeder and assembling the pole? Is there anything else that we have to do, Paige?
No, David, if you're just going to use that pole, you don't use or need any tools. But I do have two other tips since you brought that up. If you are putting this in your yard like I did, I tell people just think about, because you are going to connect to your own Wi-Fi at the house, try to be around 50 feet of your router within your home. It gives it a really nice, strong connection. And if you're someone who wants to utilize that solar panel, it seems to be a very popular question. I tell people, if you have a sunnier area in your yard, use that, because that's really going to make this such a more enjoyable experience, because you're going to have to charge it less. So these are the big upgrades that they included. And the last thing, David, like here, I'm just thinking of your mom, because these are the conversations I have with my family. Like, what type of birds? We have a chickadee, a waxbill, a green-cheeked parakeet. I'm learning. There's so many. A McKay's bunting. I mean, it knows that type, the species, and then we can actually hit the next button. It's going to give you a wealth of information if you want it. Or if you just want to be on the porch and enjoy through your cell phone, you can do that as well.
It's called Hello Birdie, and you're going to be saying hello, and they're going to be walking on the catwalk very, very proudly when they realize they're on camera. This is really fantastic and lots of fun. Paige, it's good to see you. Happy holidays to you and your sweet family.
Thank you, David. Happy holidays to you.
Take care, sweetie. All right, we've got one more item coming up in our show. This hour is called Today's Top Tech.